Hello everyone, very good evening from Betterify. See, this video is to introduce you to what you call the website of Stockify. See, the purpose of introducing you to the website is to show you various reports for the benefit of investors, and let us see how these reports can be of some great help for identifying value stocks. So we will understand only when we peruse the report. So let us go and see the report. See, you must have seen me sharing various videos in the series called Up Next. So what is next in Stockify? In those series, we have been sharing what kind of new things are coming in Stockify ecosystem. So this particular video is to share one of such reports. See, this report is this is basically Stockify website. So anyone can go to the website and see various reports. These are basically stock reports on industry-wise, that is for auto industry, materials industry, consumer durable industry, all cap is of some 1,000 stock. Like that, every day we are introducing reports. So you have something called a report on all Sensex components. That is, Sensex consists of 30 shares, and it's a main index to gauge the market, how the market is actually performing. Same way Nifty is of 50 shares. But today's video is to share the Sensex analysis report. So when we go to Sensex, this is the report that we get. Now, this is a summary of the Sensex. Now, what you will see in the columns is Sensex, how it opened on that particular day. You don't have to worry, all figures are online. They're all real time. So these are the various columns. It opened at what? So at what point it opened, at what price it opened, either Sensex or the stock. What is the high of that index, and what is the low of that index, and what is the current price of that index. So current market price. And what is the change? So change in absolute numbers, that is, let's say if we go by, today's thing, so it is down by 109 rupees, 109 points, Sensex basically. So not a particular stock, but it's an index. So down by 109 points, and in percentage terms, down by just 0.18%. So it's negative. And what is the high of this index? So since we are talking about Sensex, the 30 share components, index for the 30 share components. So the high of this index is 62,245, 52-week high, the last high in the 52 weeks. And this is the 52-week low, 39,334. And these are very important columns. So what is the growth of this index during the financial year 22? So if we are, let us say, in October end, so today is now, we are just entered November, the new month. So it is from 1st April of this current financial year to till date. So during the financial year 22, what is the increase? So basically what this is saying is that the Sensex is increased by around 20%, 19.99%. And how this Sensex performed in the last year, that is financial year 21, so it is 77%. And same way, it is declined by 27.29% in 20. Basically, 20 was the financial year 20 was the, we all know, was a COVID year. And then finally, you have this one more column. So this is what is telling you, one sec. Yeah. So This is what is telling you is a 5-year CAGR. So what is the compounded average growth rate this particular index is giving? So this is a 5-year compounding growth. So in the last 5 years, it gave a compounding growth of 13.72%. That means this index is growing at a rate of 13.72 CAGR. Now let us let us deep dive into the components of this index. So this index has 30 components. The 30 big market cap shares, okay, big company shares. So this this index consists of 30 shares. Now the below table gives you the similar information and maybe a little more information on the all components of any index, but here we are talking about the Sensex. So now the beauty is that you can sort on any column. So you can sort on symbol, you can sort on open, high, any column that you want. For example, this is for change and change percentage. So just you sort on change percentage, you will come to know the stocks that have declined during the day. But you can see it even during the day. So you will come to know what the trend is, which stocks are declining and which stocks are increasing. That will give you an idea. So you can sort in an ascending order. We can sort on in descending order. So if we see this way, as far as BSE 30 shares are concerned, let's say as far as it is 2nd of November, you can see here, just see this is just cookies. So you can always say just okay. And it's also for GDPR compliance of European zone. So you don't have to worry about it. We don't collect data and share data. All data that is being collected is just for Google Analytics. Now this percentage change, you can see the Maruti increased by 2.36% today as far as these 30 shares are concerned, and Titan is increased by 1.95%. Whereas the market was weak during the day today. At 2nd of November, we all know today the market was weak. Sensex was weak, but the banking index was strong. And this column gives you the volume of all shares. So this will give you an idea what is the volume that particular share has done during the day. And this is the market capital in crores. So all market capital is in crores. And this will give you, this is the EPS of the particular stock. And this is the price earnings ratio. Again, same as we have seen for the index. This is 52-week high for each stock. And this is 52-week low for each stock. And the same way, then the other columns, like we just talked about, the growth that is, let's say if it is Maruti, what growth Maruti gave. So Maruti increased by 12.56% during the current year, and it is increased by 63% in the last year, and it is declined by 37.98% in the year, in the financial year 20. All shares declined because in the March there was sudden fall of around 35% in just 3 days in the March of 20 due to COVID. So that was the declining year almost for all stocks. And the most important, which other portals are not giving it, you can see various. I'm not going to. I don't want to take the name. You can go and see various portals. No portal is giving you the alpha value. So here you are getting a alpha value. Alpha value is basically the increase that the particular stock is giving you, increase or decrease, that particular stock is giving you over its benchmark index. So since when we are talking about 30, BSE 30, the benchmark index for BSE 30 is the Sensex. So the Sensex, the benchmark rate is 13.72. So whatever that alpha is, whatever the increment, that particular stock, increment or decrement, that particular stock is giving over that benchmark rate. So benchmark rate is 13.72%. So now since we were talking about Maruti, so Maruti is not giving any alpha. Maruti is not beating the market, but it is giving a negative alpha of 10%. Okay, so like that you can choose, you can identify the better stocks or the value stocks. So you can choose any criteria. That is the stocks which have grown during the year, the stocks which have grown in the, let's say, 2 years, or the stocks that are best in the 5-year CAGR column. That is the stocks which are giving the best of the compounding growth rate. So when you, let's say, when we let's say sort on 5GR column, then you will see which stocks are beating the market and which are not. All the negative values are indicating they are declining. So their compounding average growth rate in the last 5 years, excluding the current year, is declining. And then when you sort, let us say, on ascending order, you will know, for example, Bajaj Finance CAGR value, 5-year CAGR value is 45%. So it is increasing at a compounding growth rate of 45%. And the same way, Titan is increasing by 35%, Reliance is increasing by 31%, and Infi is increasing by 28%, TCS is increasing by 27%, Hindustan Unilever is increasing by 27%. So one can identify on the basis of 5-year CAGR, or one can also identify by alpha value. So Bajaj Finance is giving the highest alpha when it comes to, let us say, BSE 30 shares. So this is how one can identify the stocks by looking into various reports. You can go into sectoral reports, that is industry-wise. Let's say it is auto, or let's say pharma, banking, or finance. We are continuously adding every day, and we will cover all. You don't have to worry. We will cover all the indices, and then we, apart from the industry indices, we'll also add the thematic indices like BSE 100 and NSE 100, BSE 50, NSE 50, okay, and then BSE 200, BSE small cap, BSE large cap, and we have already added BSE all cap. For example, here if you see, go into stocks, BSE and all cap. So all cap, when I do the similar video for all cap, we'll see at that time. So this is for 30. Now you can go on the basis of either alpha. Now there's another good thing. We can search for a stock, right? Let's say, and before searching, let me just show you. And then finally, you have at the end, you have a pie chart for the market cap of all these stocks. Now, what this is indicating is that, but as I said, all figures are real time, right? So everything is real time. We don't have to worry. Now, for example, 17.7%. What does that mean? Reliance, out of the 30 shares, the BSE 30, only Reliance is contributing to 17.7% of the entire market cap of all those 30 stocks in BSE Sensex. Similarly, like which is this stock, TCS is contributing by 13.7%, SBI is contributing by 4.9%, and then HDFC is contributing by 5.6%, Hindustan Unilever is contributing by 6%, like that. And there's one more good thing, that you can search this. See, this is only 30 shares, that's fine. But when, let's say, when we are talking about, let's say, I'm also going to give you a report for all stocks. Let's say all stocks means on BSE, there are around 5,000 stocks, active stocks. So when you search for 5,000, you can search your stock in those 5,000 stocks. At present, it is just 30. So let's say if I just put it, let's say HDFC, for example, just hypothetically, then it will give all HDFC group related stocks in that particular index. So in this index, what HDFC group stocks are there? You have HDFC, the Housing Development Finance Corporation, which is increased by 11.20 rupees, just 0.39% during the day. HDFC Bank increased by 0.55%, just 0.03% during the day. And then what else? So as far as HDFC is concerned, there are only 2. And what is indicating here, the pie chart? So it is giving the market cap between the HDFC related companies. So 2.2% is HDFC Bank, and the rest is whatever that rest 97.8 is HDFC. Like that. Let's see. Let us see if any other group, if we can see. I'm just trying. Adani, are there any? There is none. Okay. So like that, this is just for 30 shares. And then all the columns are explained here, which I have explained in the video. So this is how we can explore various reports on stocks, industry-wise, and the thematic indices. And then we can identify best of the value stocks. So that is it today as far as the different kind of reports which I was talking about. So this is basically BSE Sensex shares analysis. So any individual investor can analyze this report and then identify best of the stocks, best of the value stocks for long-term investment purposes. That is it. Thank you so much for listening. I will keep on sharing other important analytic reports as far as stock analysis is concerned. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.